You guys ask whatever you want. You got a question?
It's obviously Trey Matthews.
And I'm gonna get your question next, but today was a record. Claude, I don't know if you knew that or not, but, well, I won't even say it. I'll make you guys, no, I can't say it. Okay, go ahead.
I'll say Trey Matthews is out there, looks like in full pads today. How close to 100% is he, or is he getting?
He's practicing full speed, I would say. Right now, there's no limitations. We don't have any limitations on him. I'm not gonna tell you guys anything. I'm gonna tell Claude.
He's on the same topic. Is Gurley looking more toward conditioning this week, or is he just in normal practice like everybody else? Or?
He's practicing to the best of his ability right now. And he's still hobbling around, and he's toddling around a little bit.
Coach, I was just wondering what the decision was to burn Rum's redshirt, which is 4 regular season games left.
We don't consider it burning his red shirt. We consider it that he's been working towards, getting ready to play. I would say if a guy was healthy his entire season and then all of a sudden you decide to play him for no good reason, that would be burning the red shirt. But if you have a lot of injuries at a certain position, or if a guy's been injured himself and trying to get himself in position to play, I don't really look at it that way.
With the JUCO guys in general, I know that with a class this big, you were looking to sign a lot of guys so that you could kind of space it out. You didn't want it to be all freshmen. But is there any disappointment that it hasn't been? I know Mays and Johnson, particularly Mays, but were you hoping for more immediate impact overall from these guys?
Well, we weren't sure. We just wanted to bring them all in and compete, and whoever's ready to play will play them. And if they're not, that's okay. In years past, if we took a junior college guy, we were thinking that he would play right away, or at least you're hoping he'd play right away. In this class, we were just trying to find good football players, and if they're ready this year, good. If not, it could be next year.
Mark, you usually have 3 scholarship tight ends, I think, that are playing. Is Hugh Williams giving you a nice little cushion there to do some
He's
stuff?
helping us a lot right now. He's been practicing well. He knows what to do, and he's a good blocker. And I think it's really, from where he started to where he is now, he's an excellent route runner.
He was another lineman when he first
Oh, yeah.
years, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah. But it's not unusual to take a smaller lineman and say, let's put him in a tight end number and create some more depth there. And also, when you run a lot of 2 tight end sets, a lot of times, your backside tight end is more of a blocking tight end. If you're in a 2 tight set, a lot of times you're just sometimes you're in a 4-minute mode and you're running the great majority of the time. And so a smaller lineman can fill in that spot. But Hugh's been doing it so long now, and he's been getting a lot of reps as a route runner and ball catcher. And he had a really good day today, actually.
I guess one last injury question. Artie Lynch, is he making any progress toward?
He's making progress, but he didn't practice today.
Was Dallas Lee out there?
He worked scout team work, but he went there early. He had hyperextended his elbow a little bit yesterday. We kicked him out of gave him treatment, early part of practice, and then he worked with the scout against the scout units.
So questionable.
I'd say he's probable.
That was Brandon Kublano. I can't mispronounce that
It
name
is,
again here.
it's Kublano.
Kublano, I always mess that up.
It's not easy. You're not
I think I do that. I think I do it every time though. So how's he been?
Kublano. He's doing well. I mean, he's when he does it right, he does it really well. He's very strong. He's a pretty good athlete. He's tough. When he blows it, like a freshman does from time to time. But at least when he does get it right, he's very capable.
Did y'all think it's really kind of solidified that right tackle spot now?
At this point,
Yeah.
yeah, he's done a good job.
Did you guys like what you saw from Nate Diaz the other day on
He's done a
Saturday?
very good job. He's practicing well. The Theus boys have done well. And the timing was good. Have it happen in Jacksonville, I mean, it happened, going into Jacksonville, obviously, but it was, I'm sure it was very, it's probably really a great day for his family.
Anything else?
I know it's, you don't want to assume that you guys will get a big lead this week, but how much is it on your mind to hopefully get Hudson Mason?
I'm not gonna, I really don't wanna answer that, I really don't. It's just awkward. We just wanna win the game.
Anything else?
And Coach, I got a kind of a different type of subject. I know you've spoken before about, guys who have to leave the program for whatever reason. We talked about Mettenberg and Nick Marsh, but another guy I want to kind of bring up, A.J. Harmon, who had to leave a couple years ago to the academics, I believe. But I talked to him today. He's like just a couple hours shortly back to graduate from Cumberland. Just as far as his situation. And
Well, I don't know exactly his deal, other than he's been working towards his degree. He's been keeping up a little bit here and there. I mean, we love A.J. Harmon. He's a great kid. It didn't work out for him here in Georgia, but he's been working hard, and he's pursuing his degree and pursuing a shot to play some pro ball, like he dreamed of coming out of high school. So that's kind of what you hope when they leave, that they can find a place, find a good home, and get their degree, and maybe have a shot at playing some type of professional football. I mean, he has visited from time to time. I know he visited some of the fellas, and he'd come by and visit. And, every once in a while he'll text me or call me or congratulate us on a big game or something like that. We've still got a pretty good relationship.
Mark, this being your first season since you went through your surgery earlier this year, how has that gone, standing on the sidelines for hours at a time? And
That's my worst day. Game day's my worst day. I'm on it the most, and I'm always pacing pretty much. And I do a lot of pacing even before the game starts. And usually by the end of the day, I'm pretty sore. And it's not the hip joint, it's just the femur kind of, that's the bone that takes the most damage or the most trauma when you're getting a new hip joint. And so it's just taking a little while, but most of the time it feels really good. Every morning when I wake up, it feels really good. And some days by the end of the day, it's just really sore. But game day is just, it's the toughest day because I'm on my feet a bunch and I'm pacing a bunch, and just, like, I know around halftime it was feeling pretty rough, but like today, last 2 days, it's felt great.
is there really anything you can do when it does feel rough?
Well, I'm just trying not to take heavy meds, I don't wanna, I've been weaning myself off of the meds, for quite some time now, and I mean, you could probably pop a few more Advil in there or something like that, put some, and maybe take a little bit of the edge off, and but I've just been trying not to do too much of any kind of medication if I can help it.
You got wiped out against Tennessee, didn't you?
Yeah, that hurt. That set me back a little bit. And this was, I think it was this game I was like, well, let's see if I can get, oh, look at that hip. Whoops, wait a minute. Look at that. Oh, wait a minute, let's try it again. No. See that right there? Not real bad, but I took a pretty good shot in the shin this game, and I was really close to getting rolled up. Bad. And I thought I was out of the way. I saw it coming, and I was moving, and good thing I did.
It happens fast.
Happens real fast on that sideline. That's why you see some coaches get rolled up.
Yeah, you went down and looked like somebody shot the president.
I wasn't the only one that got knocked down that day. Chuck Dowdle, check the film. Chuck Dowdle got wiped out that day, too.